Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And I have with me, at long last, Debbie,
Yay!
Freebird Spirit. Hey, how are you?
I can't believe it's been a year.
I know, I know. It like time flies.
Time flies, but good to be back, and thank you.
Excellent, perfect. Well, I'm so glad you're here. And I thought, yeah, we take a look at some political things, maybe take some of the questions from the chat if anyone else has any. And we're live streaming this to Debbie's channel as well, so if you're coming in from Debbie's channel, welcome, glad to have you here.
Yay.
And don't forget to make sure that you like, share, and subscribe on both channels.
Please.
Yes, absolutely. It really helps with the algorithms, and it helps us to get our message out in front of people who are looking for the messages we're delivering. They just don't know where we are. So help them find us. Help them find us. And I want to say, for information on Debbie's channel and how to link up with her, because she does private readings as well, go down in the description of the video. You can click on her YouTube channel, and you can get all kinds of information in there.
And also, right on the screen, freebirdspirit.com is my website. You can all info's there as well. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And Lisa Foster, yeah, you know what? Let's look at some of the political stuff, because that's what people are mostly interested in, because there's there's stuff happening, and
There is some stuff happening.
yeah, absolutely. And the big thing is to keep calm. Just keep calm, whatever you hear out there. And oh, the numbers are so, Biden is doing so awful, it's incredible. Don't believe it.
So, Marina, you were just bringing up, and I want to hear more about what you heard in regard to what 45 was saying. It was, just
Yes. Disgusting beyond belief. Anyway, this is he was quoted in a rally that he was doing in Iowa ahead of the voting. And he was talking about people need to get out there and do their thing. And he said, and I quote, if you're sick, you're not feeling good, you don't know if you should, you know what? Yeah, even if you vote and pass away, it's worth it. People believe this. Who is going to? I don't understand people who support him when he says things like that.
I'm well, nothing shocks me what comes out of his mouth anymore. I feel like I'm like my video is not working well.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay.
Let me know, you guys, if it seems weird, but it feels a little slow. But I'm okay on your side?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely you are. And you guys in the chat, you can let us know if something wonky happens with the videos or whatnot. Yeah. By all means, yeah, just let us know. That way we're aware of it, because everything looks fine.
Okay, good. It just feels okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and so we're taking questions in regard to what's going on right now.
Yes. Yeah. We'll take a look at that, and yet check out her merch and things that she has. Yeah, classes and all that good stuff. There's a wealth of information on a person's the YouTube page, the front of it, and especially in the communities. So make sure you go over there, take a look, give, like, share, subscribe, all the YouTubey thing,
The YouTubey thing.
YouTubey thing, yeah. To borrow a phrase from my friend David at Tarot by the Bay, do the YouTubey thing. So
Thank you, Raquel. All right. So, yeah, as the questions come in, just checking in, make sure you guys are all warm and safe and sound.
Yes, please.
Also, we're just chit-chatting a little bit about how to donate to homeless shelters right now would be really important if you can.
Absolutely.
Warm stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I was telling Debbie just before we got on live that, yeah, usually I'll at least a couple times, 3 times throughout the winter season, I'll go through my closet. Anything that is in there that if I haven't worn it for a while and it's nice and warm and cozy and whatnot, gets donated to a homeless shelter. And, if I'm out shopping and they happen to have socks, especially socks on sale, I'll pick some up. It's not, it's not going to be the determining factor between being able to pay bills or not. So let's help someone else out.
Yeah.
Pick up some socks, some gloves.
I love that. I love that. Very positive. And also happy Martin Luther King Day.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
So Connie B, did you get today off?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Want to say hello to a few people that are here in the chat with us. Lisa Foster. Hello, Lisa. We've got Jessica Lynn, BMIDP. Butterflies Are Free. Deanne, DFL Rocks. June Shock. Kimberly Knight. I like that. Kimberly Knight. Good for you. Arlene Forney, welcome. Amanda Carrion. Hello, Amanda. Amanda is a new member of.
Oh, yay, Amanda.
Yeah. And yeah, you have membership on your channel as well, don't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah. Consider becoming a member. Check it out. There's perks to being a member. And one of them is if you ask a question, you get to jump the queue. You go to the top of the list.
Amanda did ask some questions, so she's jumping the queue.
Yes. Excellent. Yeah. And Lori R., Rose Blue, Lisa Sather, Raquel Hartley, hello. Sandra in Connecticut, Connie B., Gigi by the Sea, and oh my gosh.
Constance says, happy MLK Day. And I guess where she's from there in Tennessee, it's about volunteering. Volunteering. Is that nationwide? Is that, I haven't heard that. So that's pretty cool.
I don't know either, but that's a good idea.
I love that idea.
Yes, absolutely. Spend a couple hours and wherever handing out sandwiches, being at a soup kitchen, anything that you can do to make someone's life just a little easier. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And why not?
I like that. Beautiful.
And why not? Yeah. So let's go back to that awful comment. Yeah.
Hi, Craig.
Yeah, go in, vote, and even if you pass away later, it's worth it, because I can see that being being inscribed on someone's tombstone. Thank goodness he had a chance to vote for Trump before he died. Like, really.
It's political today, Connie.
Yes. Yeah.
We're doing current topics.
Current topics. Yes. So want to pull a few cards for that and see what I'm wondering, is this going to turn some people off, like that comment?
That's exactly kind of what I stepped right into. I do feel that some people are going to be turned off by that. Yeah. I as soon as I stepped in, that dropped in, and then you said it out loud.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah, totally. Hey, Viviani, nice to see you here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you know, he has got to be, the corpse in every funeral, the bride at every wedding, the child at every baptism. It's just me, 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 me.
Me. I tell you,
Yeah,
he's all about the grifting. It's the same old story with him. He's just trying to grift this, or trying to do his same old story, same old, same old.
yep, absolutely.
So that's what he's looking at here with the reverse Eight of Pentacles. Then you have the Empress and the reverse Six of Pentacles. But yeah, just seizing opportunities from the American people. That's all he's doing. It's just trying to seize that opportunity. But
Yeah.
again, I did feel that it's not going to be what he had hoped for, and people are going to walk away. They're not happy with him. Here you have the Eight of Cups coming in. People aren't happy with this.
Yeah. Good. Well, I think I hope that this serves as a lesson for him. Somehow I suspect that it won't.
No.
But maybe it'll give someone else something to think about. I get the Two of Wands. This is, putting it out there and seeing what will happen with the idea, and trying to appeal to others so that he can gain financially, right? Because that's what the Two of Wands is. It's kind of looking for beneficial guidance from others, looking for others to give you things. I then get followed up by Temperance. That some people are really going to look at it and say, yeah, maybe that was just a little too much. Bad choice of words among many volumes of bad choice of words. I think with the Four of Pentacles, I think that a lot of people are not going to show up. I think they're going to stay home. They're going to do the sensible thing instead of taking their life or maybe someone else's life into their hands to go and to go and give the golden Cheeto his moment. No, I think that's a lot of people are going to stay home, and I think that there could be some surprises at the end of the night. What are you getting?
Yeah. No, I agree. I feel like his world is he's living his life in lack right now. His world is literally upside down, and he's trying to pretend it's upright, and it's just not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of burden, but it does. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. And Kimberly Knight says, yeah, just stop and say hello to a homeless individual. Yeah, absolutely. Because you know what? I think most of them, they're not homeless by choice. So yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah.
And I think another good idea, and this is a friend of mine does this regularly, and I've picked it up a few times, but we have, like, you have Dunkin' Donuts, right? We have Tim Hortons up here in Canada. So you can go in there and you can buy $5, $10, $20 gift cards. So even a $5 gift card will get them a coffee and a bowl of soup, something hot. More importantly, because they buy something, they can stay indoors a lot more.
And yeah, that's wonderful. Mm-hmm.
Right? So when you see someone that is out there, when you see someone that is, maybe panhandling or whatever, give them a gift card.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps out. It helps out. And so you buy $25 at a time. Yeah, That's not a lot. Yes. And Amanda Carrion says, yeah, I hope the people stay home safe and warm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid to go outside. Yeah.
I know.
Volunteer today because I can't. I'd be afraid it's too cold.
Yeah, totally.
Oh.
Yeah, we have they're called block heaters, and they're pretty much installed on any vehicle in Canada because we do tend to have cold snaps and whatnot.
Okay.
And so you can actually plug the block heater in with very long extension cord, but it just keeps the heater kind of semi-warm so that when you go to start the car, it doesn't seize up on you.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah.
There you go.
Be handy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the other thing that I thought, since we're on Trump, let's stay here for a little while.
Wow.
Sure, why not? Oh, and as I'm shuffling,
it looks like there's a bunch of questions came in regard.
Good.
To so that's
good. Okay, I hope that I have gotten all the questions, and if I've missed anyone, please let me know. I think that I have them all. Yeah, great. So
I've never plugged my car in, Connie. I've never done that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Jean Carroll, Trump is going to court tomorrow for the second defamation suit, and I'm sure there's going to be a third by the time that he walks out of court.
I mean,
yeah. And he wanted a delay. He asked the judge for a delay because he had to attend his mother-in-law's funeral. And the judge pointed out, you don't have to be there. Like, your presence, physical presence, isn't required. So the motion was denied. And then what did Trump do right after that? He planned a rally for tomorrow. So if you were going to attend your mother-in-law's funeral, what are you doing at a rally?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
all about.
Yeah. So what I'd like to kind of look at, if we could, is I'm pretty confident that these are the last days of Trump. And so is he going to find that more and more and more of his delays and motions are going to be denied, even before they even kind of get anywhere?
Yeah, I absolutely get a sense that that they're getting tired of his shenanigans, his antics, and they these denials, it's almost like they know that he's going to be what he's going to be turning in as far as his antics, and they're prepared, but they're tired of it. They are tired of it.
Yeah.
I feel like some of these things are going to come back to bite him.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah.
Well, I start off with the tower, so that's not a good sign. Yeah, and followed closely behind by the death card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's time. It's time. We are witnessing him going down, and particularly with E. Jean Carroll. I have the Empress. That is, E. Jean Carroll is going to get her another little amount of money.
Yep.
And she is not the least little bit panicked because she knows that the minute that she walks out of there, he's going to open his mouth. He's going to start to do it again. He's going to do himself an injury with the 10 of swords in his back. And
oh, that's the coming back to bite you.
yes. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, what'd you get?
Yeah, I see that he's going to find more restrictions on him as he moves forward. As he keeps doing this type of shenanigans, he'll find more restrictions upon him. And you can see this is him always whenever I do pulls on him. But he'll keep. He's his deceit and trickery and lies. Yeah, they're not good for him. And in the long run, it's going to take him down.
Yep.
So, yep.
Very good. Very good. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I like when the cards back up what they bring in.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely. So for those of you who maybe didn't hear or didn't read, but apparently Representative Barry Loudermilk, who he's in charge of one of the committees, he's looking again at January 6th, and he's the guy who wanted to show what happened with video, but he also wanted to obscure people's faces so that they wouldn't be identifiable to face charges.
Oh.
So, yeah, he's a good guy at heart, right? Yeah, he wants to take a look at Cassidy Hutchinson again and find out what really happened. He has hired 3 times the number of people that are working on this investigation to find out what really happened.
Connie says, didn't he give tours to the riot?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's the guy. Yeah.
And so he's the one that's having her come back in?
Yes, he wants to bring her back in and really do a full investigation on her, because what really happened.
Did you? Bird Cottage has a heated bird bath. How very kind of you.
Oh,
I want to put my feet in there.
Absolutely.
We can take down Amanda's comment though, so we know that we're reading on something else.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Thinks he doth protest, right, Connie?
Yeah, and why do we need another January 6th investigation? We know what happened. There was an investigation. The GOP were invited to participate. They chose not to. So now that things are really going against them, now they want to take a look and, what really, quote unquote, happened. We know what happened. So, what I wanted to take a look at was the energy around Cassidy Hutchinson. Is this going to go anywhere, or is it just a bunch of noise on his part? Yeah.
I do sense a team around her preparing her because, they just want, I can just see all these, they just want to yell and scream ridiculous things at her and make nonsense. I do feel a team around her preparing her for this, for what she'll be stepping into. She understands the game, so
yeah.
I'm wondering if it's going to backfire. I wonder if it's backfiring on the GOP here.
I think so.
I hear backfire. So that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw some cards. Oh.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm just very quickly going to make sure that I didn't miss anyone.
I do feel, yeah, she's preparing. She's getting help in that preparation. So just like they said, and yes, this is all going to backfire on them. It just shows the abuse of power coming through, and 100% going to backfire. I have the Seven of Swords, the Emperor in reverse, and the Three of Swords. That is 100% backfire on the GOP.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, I start off with the Knight of Swords, and I think that this is it. He thinks it's going to accomplish one thing, but it's going to accomplish something else. I think this is the shift in the relationship that people have with the GOP, right? Ultimately, the Ten of Cups, she is actually going to come out doing a lot better. Even though, prepared as she might be, that I think that girl can talk circles around most of them. So again, I get the Empress, and I see that as her being there, being able to stand behind what she said to, and this is, good fortune, success, and so on. And she ends with the Star.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think it is going to backfire, and it's just going to give people an opportunity to take a look just before an election of what the GOP did to the country.
Yeah.
Is that good timing? I don't know. I don't know.
They're just all about
distraction.
Distraction. But it's going to come back to bite them.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Kelly, Mystic Next Door. Nice to see you here. Okay. So let's see if we can. I think that was basically what I had for questions that I really kind of wanted to get into. Now, before we go to the questions from the folks in the chat, do you see any surprises coming out of Iowa?
Out of Iowa?
Yeah. Yeah, the Iowa caucus, which is later on today.
Okay. I'm not getting any red flags here as far as like surprises.
Ooh.
I do feel like that somebody, what I'm getting here is someone felt that they had something in their pocket, but they found out, but they don't. Like that might, so in regard to a surprise, they're like, we thought we had you in our pocket, but they didn't. So I'm not sure where that is connected in. So I'm going to throw some cards on this. Because it's out of my wheelhouse of what I'm seeing here. But something about someone thought that they had him in their pocket, but they didn't. So it didn't go as they had hoped.
I think so. I think you're absolutely right. And I start with the Seven of Swords. This is like the thief in the night kind of idea, but that's also high risk, moving forward with high risk. So this is someone who's willing to kind of take a chance. Okay, I then get the Four of Wands, which is a little bit of a celebration. And then I get the world. And what struck me with this is if you look at the picture on there, doesn't that look like Nikki Haley?
It sure does.
So
It does.
yeah, I think that she might end up doing a lot better than people anticipate. So
I don't, this is kind of weird. I mean, this is like, they're not taking on the old. They're not holding on to the old. They're like letting go of the old.
yeah,
They are, they don't want this conflict any longer. So they're kind of letting go. So I have the world, but I have the world in reverse. I have the five of wands in reverse, and the four of pentacles in reverse, all talking about letting go of the old and releasing the struggle, kind of going into the new. And I have the three of cups moving into the new energy, which is interesting. And then someone else walking away because there wasn't it wasn't in his pocket or whatever. The person, they weren't in his pocket.
Yes.
This is very interesting. I am, so,
yeah,
but I feel like, again, when I've read on this before, I felt shenanigans. I felt like a shit show. And, but we're going to be, what's going to be surprising is who we thought, like, maybe had been paid off. I don't know. It's not going to play over or something. Oh, that's going to be interesting. I'm here for that.
Totally. Yeah, I think so far what I've heard is, the prediction is, oh my gosh, Trump is so far ahead that really it's just a battle for second place. And more than likely it's going to be DeSantis because he's kind of leading in the polls, and Nikki Haley comes in third.
Okay.
Now here's the deal. I really think that DeSantis is going to be dropping out of this very quickly. Like, he has spent so much money in Iowa. He doesn't really have a whole lot left over. I don't think he's going to do as well as he thinks he's going to do. I think Nikki Haley is going to kind of surge forward, and Trump isn't going to get the percentage of votes that he thinks he's going to get. So what was going to be kind of a runaway win for him is going to come out looking like a very, very tight race.
Yeah. Yeah, it was blue. The donors don't like the fascist idea.
No, they don't. Okay. All right. So let's go to some questions. And Amanda wanted to know, will there going to be any repercussions against Abbott for the mother and two children that drowned? Yeah. The border guards couldn't get to them to help them because of Abbott's people. Oh, there is a special place where those wicked souls go. And if it's any consolation to anyone, I think that when we cross over, anything that we have done to hurt someone else like that, our soul experiences that. In order to move forward, our soul experiences that. So imagine what is waiting for Abbott on the other side.
Okay. Yeah, sending love and light to the families.
Yes.
Of these poor souls. Just so sad.
Hi, 2535. Oh.
And Biden sued. I mean, he is not happy with this. This is talk about unleashing the lion. This was like one of those straws that
Yes.
This is this really hit Biden hard, and so I feel like we're going to this too will come back to bite Abbott. Um,
Yeah.
this this is he's not going to walk away from this freely.
No, I think you're right. I start off with the justice card. So yeah, this is kind of that a bridge too far. There comes a time when you have to say enough. That's it, no more. Um, After justice, I get the King of Swords. I see that as Biden coming in and saying, "All right, no more, no more." He's going to take swift action to get this changed, to make sure that someone is held accountable, because this really was it was an evil deed. What happened? It's going to leave Abbott and a lot of his friends out in the cold,
There you go.
because I think there's going to be more stuff that is going to come up around that. And this is the Queen of Cups. This is a very emotional thing, and I think you're right when you say it hits Biden close to home. He knows what it's like to lose a child.
This one did.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that there is going to be some swift action. Thank goodness.
And I just want to back you up with the Tower and the Hangman.
Yeah.
This is what is coming for Abbott.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's almost like, and I say Biden, but however it all works, you're trying to play fair and balanced and try to work it out in the right manner, in the right channels. I think that's out the door. I'm curious to see how this plays out now with the Tower coming down, because
yes,
he's not playing now.
No, like I said, there comes a time when you say, okay, that's it. This is the line in the sand, and that's just too far. So good question. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda, for that question.
Yeah. And all right.
Amanda says that Abbott's married to a Hispanic woman.
Oh, yeah. Okay, June Chalk would like to know about the transition to 2025 and beyond. All right. Ultimately, things are going to get better. I'll tell you, this year is going to be a very bumpy year in terms of a lot of things happening, a lot of things coming to light. The thing is, if you want to know where the cockroaches are hiding, you have to turn on the light.
Oh, that's a good energy.
Yeah. So you turn on the light, you see where they are, you see where they're hiding, you know where you need to go to kind of get rid of them. Okay. So that's kind of what this year feels like. So when you hear of these things, when we see these things, as much as it's a little shocking, just remember that this is needed so that we can identify what needs to be changed, what needs to be fixed. You can't fix something if you don't know what's broken, right? So once that's done, I think the energy towards the end of 2024 and into 2025 is going to be like a releasing of a deep breath, right? When we're all collectively going to go, okay, we made it.
Yeah. And you're part of this, June. You're here at this time. You're part of the energy, bringing the light, holding that light into the corners.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. So you're a light bearer, and so thank you for being the light bearer, June, that you are. And so just continue as we move through 2024 together. And if it gets a little wonky for you, just go ahead and step into your light, into alignment. Just close your eyes and just see yourself as that light bearer, and step right back in there and know and align with that, and know that I'm here as a light bearer. That's
Yes.
what I'm going to be doing, is being that light. Continue to shine the light. No matter how dark it feels like it's getting out here, just be that light, because you know that even a tiniest little light in a room of darkness offers lots and lots of light.
Yeah.
So be the light.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree that 2024 is just a beautiful year for us to be light bearers.
Yes.
And support one another. And as we do that, it'll be easier to be out there, being that light. It's also in numerology, it's the year of an 8, so that's very prosperous. So it's it could be a very prosperous year for you, a very creative, prosperous year for you. So step into that energy. Continue to start looking that direction, at the being that light, being that creative, being that prosperous person in whatever you put your energy towards.
Yeah. And know that even in the excuse me, even in the darkness, it propels us forward. It moves us forward. So rather than seeing it as something that is, oh, here we go again, say, hoo-hoo, here we go. That's it. The change is coming. Yeah, get excited with the positive energy around that. And yeah, it'll lift everyone. And that's exactly what we need.
Connie.
So, yeah.
139 days left. You got this now. Yeah. So as we're right at the cracks. We're at that hill climb, but we got this. We got this. Sometimes it's going to feel like you can't see your feet, but that's okay. We got this. And sometimes it's going to feel like there's not a win here. This is what I'm looking at with it. Sometimes we're going to feel that, but that's okay, because on either side of that, again, that light, that sage, that wisdom, and the universe. That's what we're connected into, and that's where that light comes through. And we're going to break through on the other side beautifully with that spirit of sword, and that's that Ace of Swords. We're going to break through this just fine. We're going to get there, and we're going to be awakened and much more enlightened by the end of this, which is good.
Absolutely. So I start with the 7 of Wands, and this is just, hold your spot. Stay in your beliefs, stay in the positivity, and know that what we're going through is sort of a universal judgment of sorts, in that, and this is a necessary process in order for us to move forward to something better. It's kind of like, wintertime gets us ready for the spring, when we get to plant new things and so on. And know that when the change comes, it will usher in a move in the right direction. Right? So yeah, absolutely. We are good things are coming. Just don't give in to the negative. And yeah, totally. And thank you for that question,
Connie. Hugging you, Connie.
Yes. Okay, Rose Blue says, will enough people stay home and not show up to make a negative difference for 45? I think, you know what, we kind of touched on that a little bit. I think so. Excuse me. I think enough people are going to say, no, I'm not ready to die for you. Not yet. So yeah, I think that they're going to stay home in the end. Someone's going to come in from behind. So is that kind of your feeling as well?
Yeah. I feel like either people, and so I feel like, Rose Blue, are you talking about like just voting in general? I feel like people are either not going to vote or they're going to vote for the other party.
Yeah.
Like, so if it comes down to Biden and 45, they'll either vote for Biden or they won't vote at all. So
yeah, there you go. Okay.
you would think, Connie.
Yeah.
Soon. I see maybe by the next, not this round, not 2024, but maybe the next one will be all online.
Yeah. I think that is a very, very good idea, and it totally makes sense. And
so, Deanne, hi, Deanne.
hello.
Yeah.
Will Project 2025 fail?
Okay. It's been, the energy can't hold it. The frequency that we're vibrating at and moving towards can't hold it. So it will fail because it just can't survive in the frequency that we're moving into and moving toward.
Yeah.
And that we're in right now. It just can't hold it. And that's why it's fighting so hard to hold on. But it will not, it will fail.
Yeah.
But we do need to vote.
Oh my gosh, please. Yes, absolutely. Everyone, even if it looks like Biden is going to win by a gajillion votes,
doesn't matter.
Get out there and vote. Do not take that chance. Take someone with you. You know, however many seats you have in the car, fill up with, people from the neighborhood. Give them a ride to the polling station. If you have a ways to go and, you might need to stand in line, fine. Stand in line. Don't let them take away your right to express your desire as to who you want to lead the country, because honestly, and it could be the last time that you have a chance, right? So make sure that you get out there, vote. Will Project 2025 fail? Yes.
I have 100%.
Yeah.
In my cards. I can show
Yeah.
you the cards. The narrative, we're going to be seeing some narrative play out, some programming, and it's going to be, it's going to feel like they're growing in strength. And they're doing some horrible, they're creating some chaos in some of these schools and places. Yeah. So they are using their strength right now, but it's not going to last, guys. They're on their way out. So you have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords in reverse, which is, that this plan that they have is failing. And we're going to see that, and then we're going to see, oh well, look, it came back a little bit, but then then at the end of the day, it is absolutely squashed in the water, dead in the pan, not going anywhere. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing with 2025.
Totally. I start off, and I did shuffle. I start off with the Seven of Wands again. That is, hang on to, hold your ground, right? Hold your ground and know that what you believe to be true is true. There are better times ahead with the Ten of Cups. This and this is also the revelation. It's one thing to be able to do things sort of in secret when nobody knows, but it's out. People are looking. Now they're a little more aware. Now people are making judgments and they're making decisions on what's going to happen. And ultimately, it's justice. No, people are not going to tolerate this. So, it's not going to go anywhere. And that's one of the things, you could always kind of rely on people who are doing nefarious things get so tangled up in how good they feel about all the negativity that they're spreading, that they tend to share their ideas. So it's like they tell on themselves,
Well, they have that whole booklet of 2025.
Yes.
Their whole plan it is horrifying.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
The majority aren't in that energy at all. They would never want all that.
Yeah.
Alice. Hi, Alice.
Nonsense. Very good. Hello, Alice. Nice to see you here. Okay, Patricia Franzino would like to know, will Josh Hawley, Missouri, be re-elected to the Senate? He's up against Lucas Toon, Democrat.
Josh Hawley. He's in trouble.
Yeah.
But is he going to make it through?
No, it feels, hey, Sharon Site, feels like the people who backed him, who had the money to back him, are looking at it and going, and what he can do, and have decided, no, our money is better spent somewhere else. So, oh yeah, no, he gone.
I think so too, and I see other things chasing him. There's other fires that will be chasing him, as far as like fires he needs to put out.
Yeah, I think so.
He's gone. I have the Ten of Swords, and that's again that coming to get him.
That's the best card in the deck, huh?
and he did it to himself. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. So that's a no. Yep.
Yeah, totally. This is cute. I get the Lovers, and the people who supported him, and followed by the High Priestess, where the secrets are, and who people know where the secrets are hidden. It's just a matter of asking the right question, because the High Priestess won't give you the answer, not outright, but if you ask her, she'll tell you the truth. So there's the High Priestess, there's the Hierophant, there's the government, and then followed by the King of Cups. And whenever I see the King of Cups, this reminds me of Jack Smith.
Oh,
the look of Jack Smith. So it's like,
there you go.
Yeah, you got trouble with a capital T coming at you. Yeah. Yeah, these are things he's not going to be able to walk away from. Alrighty. And hello to some of the new folks that have come in. I'm so glad to see you here. Thank you for spending part of your afternoon with us. I really appreciate it. And I know Debbie does too. My goodness.
Yes. So great to hang out.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here we go. Connie B. Will McConnell, Lindsey Graham, or Grassley retire before the summer? Good question. Okay.
Okay, so I have to separate the energies out.
Yes. Okay.
McConnell said that he would die on the floor. You know what I mean? Like he would. Yeah. To me, that's a statement of, I'll never retire. I'll die on the floor. However, it doesn't mean that he wouldn't take one for the team, by knowing that maybe his time is.
Yeah.
Like
he may not have any choice.
Right. That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
But okay, so who are you looking at? are you going to look at the whole thing? I'm going to look at. I'll look at Lindsay.
Okay. And I'll do McConnell. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, McConnell has been the guy who has been kind of doling out the advice, doling out the money, doling out the whatever the party needs in order to move forward. And he's been doing that for a very long time. He wouldn't know what to do with himself if he wasn't in that position. He's very much wedded to his title. Okay. I then get the Knight of Swords, which is kind of a shift in position, followed by the Tower. So I think McConnell might leave and make his prediction come true that
he may leave in a different way.
good.
Yeah, I hear you. Mm-hmm. Now, Lindsay. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna, his flag is flying as far as his betrayal and who he is, and that as a failed doormat, even literally, that's who he is, and his shattered ability to fulfill what he all this that he gave up in being that doormat for 45. Yeah. That's going to that shows here, right? But I don't see him retiring. I see him holding on. I see him trying to hold on. I don't see him retiring. Now, if he's pushed out, that's one thing. But I don't see retirement. I see him trying to hold on, even though he's this. And we all know it. He will try to hold on to his seat. He doesn't care. But, as long as, I could look and see if he's going to be pushed out, but I don't see him retiring. Mm-mm.
No, I think he's another one that is going to be, I think, escorted out. Lindsey Graham thinks that, he has a secret that he believes nobody in the world knows. And it's a secret that, is as plain as the nose on his face. Like, who are you kidding? Mm-hmm. Who are you kidding? People have seen him for what he is. I don't know that if he's not out by this year, next election cycle, he's gone. He's gone. He's proven to be, he goes whichever way the wind blows.
Yeah. He's too.
Yeah.
He's too much of a doormat.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So Grassley.
Chuck Grassley. Oh, him too. Oh. Ooh.
I don't know. That's interesting. What did you get on him?
Well, what I got was that he is going to be held accountable. And I think it's the constituents. I think it's the people around him that whatever he's done are going to come up and kind of go against him. So I've got the Knight of Swords. Job shift, doing something else, followed by Judgment. This is where people are.
because he's very sick. So I'm.
Yeah. Yeah. Eight of Swords, you did this to yourself. You have aligned yourself with the wrong person in terms of the Emperor. And yeah, there's the King of
He has
Wands.
cancer, right, you guys? He has cancer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the clarity. I think he might even come to realize that what he's done isn't working. And I don't know if he has a change of heart or if someone changes his heart for him.
Oh, how interesting. Yeah. Because I do see that he's kind of deceiving himself in all this.
Yeah.
He's trying to hold on to something possibly when he knows he shouldn't.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't have, my cards aren't really telling me one or the other.
Yeah.
So.
But he's certainly looking back, and he knows that he's being judged, and he knows he's being judged fairly, but according to his way of thinking, harshly. The people don't understand why he did what he did. Well, yeah. They're absolutely. Alrighty. Oh, we are at 1 hour and 1 minute, and we still have a couple questions, so I won't take any more questions. And let's see. Kimberly would like to know what will happen to DeSantis after today. Will he drop out? I think he will. Yeah. Oh.
He definitely is being advised to drop out. Now, does he want to drop out? No. But he is being advised to drop out.
Oh.
He doesn't have, but it's kind of like a forced dropping out.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the backing. And he definitely doesn't want to do this. But he doesn't have the backing anymore.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think you're absolutely right. He's gone from kind of being the look at me, I'm the winner, to the sun is shining on what you've done, and what you've done is you've put yourself into a corner and you can't get out of it. And yeah, people are deciding on what's going to happen next. And the Queen of Wands, they're going to have a chat with him and say, dude, you got no money.
Yeah, he's being forced out. You can see it, forced out because no money.
Yeah. That's.
But he doesn't want to go, you guys. When I checked in the energy, he's like, all the advisors are saying, yeah, blah blah, but he doesn't want to.
No, and it's funny, but with him, between him and Trump, it's very personal.
Yeah, very personal.
Yeah, I will lose to anybody, but I will not lose to him. Yeah, very good. Okay, and here our last question.
Hi, Apple.
Is from a legal standpoint, Trump doesn't stand a chance to win any court cases. Does he know this?
He's always manipulated the law, manipulated his wins, and they weren't really wins, right? I don't know if he has any wins really. It's always like the lesser of, like, and stuff like this. And when has he ever won in court, really?
Exactly. He hasn't.
I don't,
It's
yeah.
just he makes you believe that he has.
Right.
Well,
And the manipulation of how it's perceived. And I don't know that he's ever really won.
it's a witch hunt. No one in the history of the world has ever been as persecuted as I have been for doing nothing wrong. It was a perfect phone call. It was yeah.
You do a good impersonation.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah, you know what? He is so delusional. Those around him know that he's losing. He won't. He just will not. He won't take ownership of the loss. It's never his fault. Yes. And thank you, Lisa Foster. Yes, if you guys leave a comment on the channels after the show airs, it really boosts the algorithm. So thank you.
yeah, this is what for entertainment purposes only. Our unstable genius right there with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Tower coming down. Yeah.
Yeah. Is not good. Is not good. That yeah. Again, the Seven of Wands keeps coming out. Doesn't matter how often I shuffle.
Wow.
Yeah, the Seven of Wands keeps coming out. This is him holding on to believing his reality and that everything in his world is absolutely perfect. It is just ideal. Everyone should wish to be him because his life is so perfect. He is very strong. He's a very strong man. He's a very wealthy man. So this is, you know what? This is total, absolute delusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You read his delusion. That's what he feels. He
Yes.
sees himself as that way 100%. So does he know this? No, Apple, he doesn't. He really believes what Marina just read out to you.
Yep. And that's, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's the news. That's the way it is. Oh my gosh.
Yes, Lisa Foster. Stay warm, everyone. I am cold.
I know.
So I'm going to be going up. I'm shutting down my office and going upstairs.
Good for you.
Get
Good
my
for you.
laptop out and work from there because I'm too cold down here. Even with the heater going right here.
I know. I get you. So thank you to everyone who joined us. Thank you, Debbie. Let's not wait another year before we do this again.
Not wait another year.
Yeah. It's too much fun. You got to yeah, we'll do this again. We'll plan for something else. And yeah, you guys absolutely stay warm, stay safe. Don't be on the road if you don't have to be. And just more than anything else, stay positive. Just stay positive and
stay in your light.
Yeah, stay in your light. Be the beacon for somebody else.
And if you ever feel your light dimming, just come hang out with us on here and we'll shine you back up.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Take care and we'll see you later. Bye.